Hey everybody, I haven't made a video in years, and lately I've been watching people's videos on their music rooms, and that made me want to do a video on mine. Although mine wasn't necessarily planned to be a music room, it was more of a storage room. I've been collecting vintage audio stereos, receivers, and mainly blank cassettes, and so that's why it started as a storage room. But essentially, that's where I went to listen to my music and record some blank cassette tapes. So turn into music room. So I'll show you that right now. And right now it's nighttime, so you'll get to see the nighttime lighting that I run at night. So hopefully you like it. So yeah, that's what you get to see as you step into the room. Let me give you a quick 360 view. It's a pretty small room, but it's got its charm. So that's pretty much my view from when I'm sitting down and listening to some music. So yeah, let's get some light. And let's get some music. It's kind of a little too silent in here. So yeah, like I said, this is some of my blank cassettes. Obviously, I haven't recorded on these. These are still sealed. Got some more down here. These are a mixture of different brands. We got Sony. We got Maxell. We got some TDK. BASF. So yeah, I like them all. Different brands, different models. I got some more over here on this pretty cool carousel spins. This is some of the vintage gear that I've collected over years. This is some of the records I've got. Got some over here on some DIY shelves. Not very fancy, but they do the job. They work. So yeah, I have more blank cassette tapes over here. These are all, well, the majority of them are still sealed. I'd say I have a rough estimate of about, let's say about 1,500 tapes, give or take. This is my dog. She likes to keep me company when I'm listening to music. You comfortable? Yeah, she's comfortable. And yeah, so this is more of that vintage gear that I've collected over years. Different brands. I'm not picky, just whatever pops up. It's either found on either thrift stores, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp. This is all JVC brand, JVC stack. This here is all Fisher. I believe this is like from the 80s. Not entirely sure, but yeah, these work. Got an Akai cassette deck, a couple Pioneers here. These do need service. Just haven't gotten around to take them to a shop. Um, got more cassette decks over here. This is a Pioneer, Sony, Nakamichi, another Pioneer, Onkyo. That's a MCS receiver. And I got vintage receivers over here. So yeah, for playing music, I have this Sensui here, which I actually found at a local flea market. It was very dirty, but cleaned it up, and here it is. You got this Pioneer. These were all Facebook Marketplace finds that put together over time. I got this random stack of reel-to-reel player hooked up to this Fisher integrated amp. I got a Nakamichi player, cassette player, another Nakamichi, Pioneer, and EQ. All these cassette decks have been Goodwill finds, and obviously you have to have a lava lamp in your music room because I mean you just have to, right? And I also have this Onkyo here. This was a state sale. This was not a Goodwill find, but it was a state sale. And so those four stereo systems I have them hooked up to this switch box right here, which was originally meant for multiple speakers, but I wired it backwards, so running four stereo systems and one pair of speakers, which is these Fisher speakers. Here's the model. Not very fancy, but they sound good to my ears. And like I said, the room's pretty small, so they sound good enough for me. And so yeah, whichever stereo system I want to listen to, and so I just select it.
I'm Josh Zeman, and this is Monster, hunting along.
Except for this here, this is Technics. This has its own speakers hooked up to it, which is these Polk speakers. Not very big, but like I said, for the size of the room, they sound just fine. We have a Sony here infiltrated within the stack of all Technics. So yeah, these are my headphones right here. I mainly use them when I'm recording a blank tape to monitor the music. These are heavies. They sound good to my ears. So that's where I keep them. There's my record player down here. There's a cartridge. So yeah, this is like I said, this is my view. Sitting down. And I really like cassettes. I like to watch that right there. Watching those hubs spin, especially if they have that the different color tape retainer. I like that. So yeah, whatever wall art that I got is art as that comes in the vinyls. So decided to hang it on the wall. Got some more over here. These came in my Pink Floyd album. And I got some of those 10-inch take-up reels for a reel-to-reel player. But since I don't have a 10-inch reel-to-reel player, just took them apart and hung them on the wall for just decoration, along with some vinyls that I just don't listen to. So yeah, let me know if you liked it and share it with someone that you think might like it. Thanks for watching.